crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Hello, and welcome to the new multiplayer video series. I'm Saber, and I'm here with Lazerblade.
Hey everyone.
And we are playing The Forest, and this is how our game starts. We are sitting in an airplane, apparently watching The Necklace, and we've got a...
That is.
Well, we've got a little boy here hugging on to us. Looks like we've got a meal in front of us we haven't eaten.
It looks gross, so I don't think I want it.
It does look pretty gross. So I'm going to look at this book that's over here since there's an eye symbol on it. For Timmy, The Complete Guide to Survival. That's ominous. Oh, on the video it says Best Entertainment from Coupon Air. Oh, I'm guessing Coupon Air is budget travel.
Mm-hmm.
Sit back, kid, before you bash your head in. Oh, bodies flying over top of the seat. Somebody didn't buckle their seatbelt for safety. This is not good.
Oh, Timmy.
God, look at this dude. Where are you going with my Timmy? Hey, asshole!
He's like a skin ninja.
He is a skin ninja.
He's wearing somebody else's skin inside out.
We must have banged our head pretty bad. That's his drawings.
Yeah.
Oh, look
no,
at you.
I'm inside you again. Alright, so you are a light-skinned African-American with earth, maybe, on your shirt, dark pants, and black shoes with white soles.
Oh, you're all in camo. Your trainers look like they're black. You've got a backpack on. You're bald. You're also African American.
Oh no! You know what happens? We're tokens. We're all tokens.
Oh no. Alright, well, before we get too much into the game here, I wanted to go over a few things. Lazerblade and I have played this game a little bit. We wanted to figure out what some of the basic mechanics were so that we weren't spending entire episodes just trying to figure things out. In the bottom right corner of your screen is something called the HUD. You can see a blinking X, and that's your stomach, so we are extremely hungry right now. The blinking red semicircle that's open there with a little bit of gray in it, that's our fatigue. How much we eat and drink affects our fatigue. That's sort of our short-term energy level. And the semicircle outside of that, where you can see a little bit of blue, that is our long-term energy. The teardrop is for water. The red bar that you see on the left-hand side is our armor. So I'm guessing that's just what our basic clothing is, since neither of us are wearing armor right now. And then outside of that semicircle, you can kind of see a dashed line. That, no, the red is our
health.
Our health, my bad. The dashed line outside of that is going to be our armor. So.
And you, the HUD stands for Heads Up Display, by the way. It's a common military term because I guess they use HUDs in jet fighters.
Okay.
Anyway,
right.
I is for inventory, and when you open up I, it'll show you all the stuff that you've picked up. This is not like your typical inventory. Like in most games, your inventory is either a grid or a list. In this one, you basically have a
Like a blue tarp and
yeah.
coupon air cloth napkin. And when you start out, you have a backpack. Looks like there's a picture of Timmy, the survival guide, which we can take a look at. Real quick here, basics of survival tutorial starts here. What's really helpful is the DIY crafting guide as well. It shows you how to open your inventory, obviously. And you can go through the pages, shows you how to make a few basic weapons, few basic tools, and clothing. This book does have other recipes for certain things that you will need in the game, but it does not cover everything. So that's where they get you started in your main index under DIY crafting guides. It does give you a to-do list. Find Timmy, set up camp. I think those are both fabulous ideas. And then you can look at your stats here. Days survived 0. Currently feeling tired. We have no armor or cold armor. 100% sanity, strength 20, tiredness 90, thirst 43, hunger 81. Your athleticism is 0. I'm guessing that number will increase as we go through the game and are physically active. Your weight and your health. There was a button for herbal medicine, but we don't have anything in there yet. So that's our basic, information for our survival guide book that you can find in your inventory.
Yes, and the M button is for map, but until you actually find a map, you don't have a map. M does nothing until then. Control is to
Crouch.
Crouch.
Yep.
Space is to jump, although there's not a whole lot of headroom here. Yeah, not much here. Left mouse button is attack. Right mouse button is block, and E is to interact with most things. Beyond that, I don't think there's much that we do. Once we get a fire, C will be to cook. It's also to place things in real-world environments. Like you can get a drying rack to dry meats on. You can get a snack bar that you can actually store extra granola bars and sodas and stuff on. You can do weapon rack, a couple of other things, but yeah, that covers the majority of it. I think E also, when we build things, is to place materials into the structure.
Correct.
To complete the building of it.
Right. So before we leave the plane, I'm going to try to scavenge as much as I can. For instance, we can press E to eat. It looks like a little Pac-Man symbol. There's an E for this tray back here. You want to get that if you're playing in multiplayer. If you place things in the tray, you're then able to share them with whoever you're playing with. We've got some alcohol here. This is the plane manifest. And as we find passengers or possible survivors, we don't know yet, we'll be able to check their names off the list. Now, if we look at the list now, you'll see there's a circle around blank T. I believe that is Timmy, and the blank E under it, I believe, is our character. And from what I've been able to glean, our name is Eric, which was the first name on the survival book. I don't think it lets us look at the cover itself, but it was dedicated to Timmy and it was written by Eric Blank and Sam, I can't remember the last name now, but they are the authors of this book, so we are apparently equipped to be able to survive. And in our inventory, we also have a lighter, which you can use to light things on fire if you have them, like a torch. And you can also use it to be able to see as well. There is a walkie-talkie included, but we haven't really found a need to use that as of yet, because we're using a program that allows us to hear each other.
Team
So,
speak.
yes.
Yay!
And the basic tool that you get is an axe, so you do have a weapon when you start. I'm going to eat some more since I'm blinking over here. What I just picked up was an orange soda. You'll find that here in your inventory. It also helps restore energy, so even if you aren't thirsty, but you need to increase your energy, then drink one of those. Very handy if you're in the middle of trying to run away from the enemy. And these are prescription medications. Those are very, very valuable. So you want to collect as much of those as possible. Here we see a lot of the wreckage from the plane.
Yeah,
These,
those seats aren't very safe if they go flying out.
well, the plane got ripped apart. I mean, you can see we're in the tail end, so somewhere is the cockpit of the plane. Now these blue boxes, you can move them, you can kick them, but there's nothing in them. Many of the items that you can pick up in the game will shine like this, and you're able to pick those up. Ah, there's a spider under that rock. Ah! Those you can't interact with, they're just for decorative creepy factor. The suitcases do often contain cloth. Here we have a stick. You can also get sticks by chopping down these little saplings. Usually a sapling will give you 2 sticks. The most sticks that you can carry at one time is 10. You use sticks and rocks fairly frequently, so you want to keep those filled up in your inventory. Now, as I'm walking around, Lazerblade has opened all these suitcases. They are, yeah, they are initially locked. You can use a rock to open them, but since I have my axe, I'm just going to hit it. Usually only takes 1 shot and they're open. I just found a watch. Unfortunately, you can't wear the watches, and there really isn't a display anywhere for what time of day it is or what day you're on. Usually you find out how many days you've survived when you die. It'll tell you how many days you survived. The watches are actually used in the construction of making bombs. But you will need to get some other parts to be able to do that. Alright, it looks like we've cleaned out most of these suitcases here, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're clear. It looks like there's an opening, like I don't even know what it is, but it's a clearing up here. So
Okay. And if you notice on my screen, when I look around, I can see Lazerblade's name, and that's about the only way you could track each other, is you just have to look around until you find your partner's name.
Oh no. Oh, this doesn't look good at all.
No, it does not.
A small pond?
It could be potable water, possibly. It looks like there's lily pads. That usually indicates fresh water that you're able to drink. We just have to be careful because there could be natives around.
Or worse.
I see a rabbit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a spear. Is it?
It is potable water.
Is it?
Delicious pond water.
To make a
Oh,
spear,
maybe not.
you just need 2 sticks. You put them, right-click both of them, and it'll go onto your work mat. And once you've got something that you can actually craft, this cog will appear. You can see that it fills up as you put items into it. And then here's the list of things that you can make. So if I right-click, I now have a spear. So I can now equip that. And
Got a fish.
using your spear,
Yep.
I lost the rabbit.
The water is kind of gross. Like you drink it and it's makes you choke a little.
So it might not taste very nice.
No, it's not delicious.
Well, I'm going to give it a go so everyone can see. Yeah, not very tasty.
Tastes like toilet water.
Toilet water. Now, you do have to watch around these freshwater areas. There are alligators in this game. If you go into the water too far, you will start to swim, and you will lose your spear, so...
Well, you don't lose it, you just...
Well, right, it becomes unequipped and you're not able to use it or utilize it. Okay, there's an E here. Ah, it's a rock. There are 2 different types of rocks in this game. There are ones that you can use to craft, and there are small ones like this. You can either drop it or you can throw it. So you could use it as a weapon. I'm not sure how much damage that would do on its own.
Oh, there's some blue berries over here. At least they're blue for me.
If they are a light blue color, then they are blueberries. If they're dark blue, then, and there's 2 of them grouped together. Oh, there's a deer.
Where?
Oh, he ran off. Like what I'm seeing on my screen here. See if I can get a better view of them. Yeah, you can see these berries here at the end of my spear. Those are twin berries. They kind of look like blackberries. You don't want to eat those. They will make you sick. I can eat one to kind of show you what it does, for an example.
Gross.
Yeah. But you don't really want to eat them. Oh, it's starting to bug a little bit. There we go. E for eat. And you have to hold in the E. But it will affect your stamina a little bit. You can also use the twin berries to make poison, but to collect them, you need a pouch. And you make a pouch with 2 rabbit furs, so that's why I was looking for rabbits. I just found some marigolds, which I'm going to collect. Marigolds can be combined with aloe to make a healing medicine that works just as well as the medication that that you find when you're rooting through suitcases and stuff. So there's more marigolds, so I'm going to go ahead and pick those. Hello, little animals. They're everywhere. Yeah, there's a ton of deer. And they will run around you in circles sometimes. Here's some more water that might be better to drink. See what happens.
Go.
That one oh, no, he kind of... Let's see. These are mushrooms. See if I can get a better look. There's many different types of mushrooms on...
I just found a camp.
See, that's a cluster of 5. Those are the poisonous jack-o'-lantern ones. You don't want to eat those.
Flies buzzing. Somebody died here.
I'm coming. Oh, it is a camp. No, this has to have been before the plane crash. I'm going to
Nice.
switch to my axe here so I can try to open up this suitcase. I've got cloth and medication.
There's a body here.
Oh boy. Wow. It's a headless body. Yeah.
I'm stealing all their money. I don't even care. Money, money, money.
I just found some flares. That is going to come in handy. Got alcohol and cloth. Alright, those are the poisonous mushrooms. Don't eat those. It is getting dark.
Flares too. Oh shit. We are not in good shape right now for
No.
darkness.
No, we are not. More flares. Goodness. This is a treasure trove. Granola bar. More cloth. Oh, there's more out here. Oh, I think... Oh, maybe not. Alright, I got it.
I think I'm maxed on cloth.
I don't
Can't
know
seem to pick
if...
any
I don't
more
know if
up.
there's a maximum for cloth, but... Alright, it's getting kind of dark. Yes, little birdie.
Haha.
I'm going to
That
bring out
doesn't
my lighter
kill
by
you.
pressing L. Help light this up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing.
Just killed a deer with my axe.
Excellent. I'm at my... Oh, maybe
Wait.
not.
There was a pot on the fire.
Were
What
you
was
able to...
that for?
Are you able to pick it up?
Yeah.
We can actually use a pot for collecting sap. Oh, look, here's aloe vera plants. So I should be able to combine that to make
Right.
medication.
We gotta figure something out for.
Nice.
Guessing this is not a safe place to camp, considering everybody died.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so open up all these plant things.
More flares. That is excellent. Something else you'll need to build a campfire is leaves, which you can get from these little trees. Oh, they're
The
more
fuck
like
is that?
bushes. I don't know. Where are you looking? Did you hear a noise?
I heard a noise. I heard a scream, cry, owl thing. I don't even know what it was.
Oh boy.
Sounded like a moose,
There's
but
money
I'm
in there.
guessing it was not a moose.
Stick. No, I would guess that it was not a moose either. Empty soda cans.
We should probably build one of those temporary fire things so that
Yes. Like a temporary shelter,
we can. Yes,
which is
temporary
what we
shelter.
need to be able to save the game. So just any spot at this point will work. So I'll just come over here a ways. And I'm going to get the instructions in my book. Go
we
up
need
to what looks like a tent, temporary shelter. And it kind of gives you this ghost effect in white. As long as it's in white, you can place it, but if it turns red, then you can't place it in that area. Like there, for example, it doesn't want to let me put it. But I can place it here by putting E. Even if I don't have all of the items in my inventory, you can still place it. And then to add your sticks and leaves, which it shows you at the bottom, I need 14 sticks, 26 leaves, and I can just start pressing E to start adding those items to the build until it's complete. You are able to take down the structure before it's fully completed if you like by pressing C. You can see there's a little trash can there. But once you've completed it, the only way to get rid of it is to break it. Like chop it down basically. So I need some more sticks. So I'm going to come over here to this little sapling. There's 2 and I need 2 more.
Decoration.
Alright, so I've got enough sticks to complete this. As you can see, it's now lit up yellow instead of red. So we're going to finish those. And once it's completed, you'll see it comes up with a little like floppy disk for your save, and the half moon is for you to sleep. If you rest, that will actually increase your stamina or your energy, instead of if you don't eat something, you can just rest and it will improve those levels. So I'm going to go ahead and save. In case we die, we can come back here at the very least. Now we don't want to stay here. I'm just going to put that there as a temporary measure. This does not look safe in the least.
No, it doesn't.
There's a magazine here. It says, let's camp.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sure. Let's camp.
Now, I heard some of the natives screaming there.
Yeah, I put a temporary like spike wall thing up,
Okay.
but we need to actually chop down trees in order
All right.
to build it, I think. Oh, and when you're chopping, you actually have to click the button over and over and over again.
Correct.
It doesn't loop automatically by itself.
All right. Oh, it looks like I'm hungry again. You can also see it on the bottom left of your screen. It's telling you how many logs together and that you're hungry. Find something to eat. Since we haven't killed anything, the only thing I have right now is a granola bar. So I'm going to go ahead and eat that. As you can see, it increased my food level as well as my stamina. So, all right, let's get this tree down.
I don't know why, but this tree seems to have dropped 5 logs.
It's interesting. Typically, they drop 4. And I don't know if you noticed on the bottom left of the screen there, I actually collected some sap,
Oh, this one dropped 5 as well.
which you'll see here in your inventory. And there's many uses for sap, which we will get into when the moment comes. Oh, I just got 1 log. You can carry up to 2 at a time.
Yeah, both of those dropped 5 logs. So there's.
We don't need any more logs. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll just drop this over here.
You can just drop it wherever. We can make a second one, just in case. Yes.
We could. I'm gonna get myself some more sticks.
What? Oh, that fucking tent! Jesus Christ! It sounds like footsteps.
When the wind is blowing, or?
No, the flapping of the tent. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh.
Ah, that wasn't close enough. Oh, apparently we still have room for more sticks. Oh, I'm dropping them, so I'm full up now. I'll come and help you, friend. There, we're good to go now.
It's falling
The wrong way?
Okay. No, that's fine.
Did you place it already? Because I don't see it.
No, I did not place it. I'm gonna place it, I think, probably where you dropped this other log.
Okay.
I'm gonna move that other log here. Go in here. Defensive spikes. Shoot. Alright.
And apparently holding these logs isn't really affecting my energy.
Gotta get rid of this. And I might have to get rid of this.
Yeah, you kind of have to swipe at it. There you go. And then if you do one more downward chop, it gets rid of it altogether. There. Oh, it disappeared.
fine.
Never mind.
Alright. Let's try this again. That'll work.
got really quiet there for a minute, so made me a bit nervous.
Indeed. Where do the logs go? Oh,
It should be there.
it's over here.
Oh, too close. See if I can get this out of the way.
I'm not seeing.
Oh, it's not letting me do the side swipe,
here we
which
go.
is what I need. Oh, see, sometimes the game bugs. Maybe if I try it from a different angle.
There we go. There we go. I was like running off into the middle of nowhere.
There we go. Got that out of the way now. You got the, let me see, how many do we need? Just 2 more, so that's good.
There we go. It's it's not much, but at least we can put our back to it if we get attacked.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we want to set a campfire right now, but I'm out of granola bars.
I have some, so here, let me, there you go. Granola. Future
Nice.
Future is now.
So I'll have 1 for now.
And
I don't have
a lot of meat. So
Have you?
maybe we do want a small campfire? I don't know.
It might attract the locals.
Eh,
I'm just going to drink that.
we'll be alright.
If you do drink these, they lower your energy, but you can use it if you're thirsty. Alright.
Alright.
I think what I'm going to try to do here is combine it with a cloth with my axe. So it can make a burning plain axe, so I can actually set my axe on fire. I'll show you here. If you press L and hold it in, it will light your axe on fire, so you can use it as both a torch and a weapon at the same time. So that's pretty cool.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We got one. Oh, son of a bitch.
Where is he?
Where's he at?
I hear him. Oh, there he is. Oh, and I set him on fire now. It should kill him. We shouldn't even have to hit him again. Oh, sorry about that. We got another one?
Another one.
Oh, see, my fire went out after that, so this one's just going to have to die the regular way. And you might have seen that symbol there for the teeth. You want those. I know it's kind of gross, but you can actually upgrade your weapons with teeth. I will show you. I go into my inventory, add my axe, add some tree sap, and add some teeth. You can then combine those, and you'll see this little lighted line where you can left click and add your teeth. So we can add another one, and I only had enough tree sap for 2, so that one can go back. And then if I add cloth to this again, I can set it on fire. Now the reason that Lazerblade has placed the dead bodies on the fire is not just to clean up our campsite, but they will give you bones. So if you look, you can see all these little symbols. Now what you do with the bones is combine them to make bone armor. Yep, I see them. Oh no.
Oh, he got himself on fire. That's awesome.
That is awesome. All right. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, I see him.
Ah, fell right behind me. Now to pick up the bodies, you hold in E, and it will allow you to carry them. And trying to put them in the fire is a little tricky. You kind of have to stand back a few steps. And
he's on fire.
yeah, he's on fire at least. Oh, thank goodness. We made it through the night.
Yes. And the rest of the bones are yours. This is 2 bodies. I already got 2 bodies, so we should be good. We can throw together, hopefully, a little bit of bone armor. And your bones are ready.
Okay.
We'll buy the spike things.
Yeah, I was looking at the spikes, because there's a symbol that's coming up that's 0 out of 4, so I'm not sure if our spikes got damaged.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, let's
I
pick
went
up
ahead
all
and did
these
another
bones.
save, and that's the end of this episode. Pick up the rest of these bones, and then we'll close out.
Let's get all these. And to make bone armor, go into your inventory. You need 6 bones.
And you right-click them to put
3
them on
cloth. Correct. To combine it. There is it does come up that you press R to combine or remove. And you can't just directly put it on from your mat, so you have to remove it from your mat. And then you can go down and see the bone armor here. L to wear. There we go. Okay, well, that's the end of this episode, so we will see you next time on The Forest. Bye.
Bye.